Greetings, YouTube community. You're using your eyeballs and hand to do one thing. Watch this show. This is the Culturalist. Cue music. You know one of the stupidest things is cancel culture. Let's talk about why. Talking about things that should be canceled, Donald Trump. We need to talk more about why he cannot be reelected. And this all starts now. Hey, it's James and welcome to the show. You want to know what's just petty about humans? The ability to tweet on Twitter, the only place where all aspects of humanity are combined. To people complaining about their sex lives, to companies trying to sell their cars, and my favorite, celebrity book writers' political opinions. And that's all just in one website. So people can post whatever they want on Twitter, no matter how petty. But petty is a pretty general term. When I mean petty, I mean people who would give you a weird teenage Karen type stare just for saying your opinion on just salad. And listen, you like the salads, but you wish it was just more than just salad. But Karen, of course, cannot understand why you can't eat, breathe, and live salad 24/7. So she judges you for a petty reason. And people like to say their petty opinion on things on Twitter. And that is your crash course on cancel culture. The one time Karens and Brads of the world unite in their one common goal to ruin somebody's life for a small thing they did. Cancel culture allows people to quote-unquote cancel you if they disagree with you or make an accidental mistake. I hate Trump, but I'm a Republican. You're canceled! Why? Because my thoughts don't align with yours? Exactly! Sometimes these cancel things are okay. Cancel Kevin Spacey is fine, but canceling Bill for wearing high-heeled shoes to a CVS and yelling at the cashier for taking 5 minutes to count change? No, Bill did not do anything wrong. And no, the cashier's not stupid. Bill was just waiting 5 minutes for the cashier to count $3, but the cashier was also simultaneously talking to their girlfriend, Anya, who was talking about her broken nail. So, there. I'm not saying that cancel culture is stupid, but it is. But I'm also trying to say half the time when people try to cancel someone, they only know one side of the story. Also, it's just stupid. Cancel somebody? Let us break that down. I cancel a doctor's appointment. Canceling a person does not make sense. Like, what does it mean? Does it mean you just hate them? If so, why is it called hate you culture instead of cancel culture? That makes more sense because you cancel somebody because you don't like them. I feel like I should just cut the middleman out of the concept. For now on, it should just be referred to as hate you culture. It's more direct and makes more sense. But honestly, when people cancel someone, it's so stupid. Back in May, people tried to cancel Tom Holland because people were really bored because of quarantine. What has the world come to? Crap. Well, yeah, it's 2020, anything goes. In conclusion, cancel culture is stupid. Sometimes it's correct when it's bad people like Kevin Spacey or Donald Trump. But one day, you cancel a random person, and 1 week later, you're like, I'm fine with that person again, and I forgot why people were canceling him in the first place. Because let us face it, people usually forget the reason they cancel somebody in a matter of hours or at most days. It does not stick for long. And now, today's upcoming local programming.
Someone found out pigeons in New York did not have their batteries replaced. More at 11.
And now back to worse things, the 2020 election. More specifically, more about why Trump cannot win this election. The last time I talked directly about Donald Trump was in episode 3 of this show, and that was back in mid-July. And since, well, this.
With regard to the forest, when trees fall down after a short period of time, about 18 months, they become very dry. They become really like a matchstick. And they get up, there's no more water pouring through, and they become very, they just explode.
I'll be right back, getting some bleach. Not to drink, but to just soak in. I need that right now. Yes, trees explode. That then answers the 100-year question, when a tree falls in the forest, does it make a big enough explosion to take down the whole forest? I wish I could say that's the worst thing he'd done since July, but it's not.
If we ignore that science and sort of put our head in the sand and think it's all about vegetation management, we're not going to succeed together protecting Californians.
Okay, it'll start getting cooler. You just watch.
Yep. Trump says the Earth will get cooler. The science does not agree with him, but let us be honest. Nothing agrees with Donald Trump. What? I only have $3 million? I disagree with you. I added the money I had left. 1 million plus 2 million is not 3 million. I disagree with numbers, and I also disagree that my taxes are only $750. It's millions. Wait, that's wrong too. No, it's not. Also, why do you think Trump is on the toilet so much? Because he eats so much shit that he can't get off of it. The food even disagrees with him. But wait, Trump disagreeing with science is not the end of the shit he did.
Will you commit to making sure that there is a peaceful transferal of power after the election?
Well, we're going to have to see what happens. You know that I've been complaining very strongly about the ballots, and the ballots are a disaster.
I understand that, but people are rioting. Do you commit to making sure that there's a peaceful transferal of power?
We want to get rid of the ballots, and we'll have a very peaceful. There won't be a transfer, frankly. There'll be a continuation.
Okay, please, wherever you stand, Trump, Biden, Bernie, the tree running as the candidate for the Green Party, whatever. Please admit this shit is scary. You cannot have a president who will not agree on a peaceful transferring of power. That's like saying, I will study for the test, but if I fail, I'll stab you. Trump in less than 3 months said trees explode, denied scientific facts, and threatened not to have a peaceful transfer of power. That's nuts, and clearly shows that Trump is not stable enough to be president. And I know I can't change your opinion on the matter, but this is dangerous to our democracy, and that should concern you. Seriously, look at history. Look at Donald Trump, and please realize that he is not a radical Republican. He is a radical, dangerous person who does not care about you, but just wants absolute power and will do anything to keep it. Now, I won't say anything more about Trump, but I'll say it's super important to vote this election. Use the link in the description to register to vote. This is an important election, so please vote. Now, that is all I have to say for this episode of The Culturalist. Stay safe, but before we go, I know you're sick of humans talking about Trump sucking, so check this out.
My name is Hana, and I'm a dog. I know you're hearing from humans that Trump is bad, so I'm here to tell you that he is bad. Real bad. Very, very fucking bad. Bad human, bad. It's not like me pooping in the living room, it's like me lighting the house on fire, bad. And I can't even do that. I don't have opposable thumbs. He hates the environment and says trees explode. Listen, if my pee won't make a tree explode, nothing will. And drinking bleach? That makes for a bad tummy ache, and I have experience drinking bleach. Hint, not so good. So please, believe me, when I say Trump is bad news, I speak for all animals in the world. Vote for Biden, because a vote for anybody else helps Trump. Have a wonderful day, woof.